reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm host Quincy.
Howdy, Quincy. Still hot.
Howdy. Well, yeah, it's not going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, 106 for the next, month and a half?
I don't even believe them when they say that it's going to be 106. I feel like it's just going to get hotter for the hell of it.
For when you hop into the stream, I want you to tell me what you think of the background and let you know that, no, I'm not waiting until October, or November. It's going to be out in November.
I'm just waiting for the ads to end.
Oh, copy. Well, in short, it's the Dragon's Quest 1, 2, and 3 background. Ever since last week, I was so hype. I was so hyped for seeing Dragon's Quest come back. So I definitely grabbed. It has like nice little sun rays. You know, it was someone on Wallpaper Engine put this one up, and it's pretty good. It's got like a nice little moving cloud up here next to the weather, and then I got the sun rays up on the back over here. Perfect lighting. I hope this game doesn't flop.
Some watercolor levels to it almost.
Yeah, I love it to death. Drinking anything special, Q?
I got a Star Bees, but normal order, nothing special.
Normal order? What is it? Just
Caramel macchiato, and then
Okay.
I do 2 extra pumps of vanilla, because I'm a fat bitch.
You just like sweet things.
I do.
As for me, I went from teas to sodas to alcohol, because now I'm doing spoop. The Cantaritos Doritos. I've had one flavor once before on here, but I bought a 12-pack because your boy is slowly liking the feeling of alcohol. Not heavily drinking, but enough to relax. And I'm
Pussy bitch.
I never understood what a tamarind was at all. So I was like, hopefully I will like it. I downed all 3 of those things. Those things were so good. And I was like, well, wait, what is a tamarind? It's like a superfruit. Like an actual good superfruit. It helps antiviruses, antifungal even. You want a laxative? That's a laxative. But right now I'm rocking the Mandarin. It's good. It's fine. It'll do the job. I have one more backup right here next to me, the fruit punch flavor. But
Nice. I'm not the biggest on fruit punch things in general, so when we did the regular versions of those, the fruit punch was like, meh.
yeah, it's very well, I would say all of the Doritos flavors are just very light. The lime one tastes the best just because of how light it is. But Mandarin, for $13 for a 12-pack, that's not bad. And I like that price. I don't want to pay no goddamn $20 for a Heineken 12-pack. No. That's gotta do. Good Old Games is holding a humble bundle for the Strategy OG. I'm okay with strategy games. I usually think of big numbers and wanting to make bigger numbers for strategy games. These ones are okay. For me, anyways. Railgrade, where you're building a railway system that connects a whole bunch of multi-level tracks or cities. Expeditions Rome. Think Risk, but with more development in smaller areas. Showgunners, which I'm gonna let this trailer quietly play in the background because it's wild. It is loud. It is XCOM at its weirdest. It's a little Mad Maxy at times. What was it?
Is it post-apocalypse?
A little. It feels post-apocalypse, but it has technology. Like it's got advanced, like cyberpunk-ish. So it's it's 50-50, we'll say. Well, Shadowrun. It's very Shadowrun. I'm here for it though. Field of Glory 2 Medieval. Um, Medieval Times and me got a weird relationship with For Honor, but this one I still don't know what it is because it's just a cinematic trailer. I didn't look up any gameplay. Let's see. Let's actually. Quiet you. Okay, so it's small battalions. Okay. Uh,
I never really played anything like I've played some stuff like this, like where it's like really small battalions, like the full blown like war simulating ones. I've never played anything like that.
yeah, I played a couple of these. It's just if I want this, I would probably look toward like Fire Emblem because that has like depth with story and all that. This doesn't feel like it has story. But then again, I don't know. It's too slow for me. Close out of that. There we go. Hard West 2, which I played the first one. It wasn't bad. It's a very nice XCOM knockoff with like spooky wooky powers and really nice campaign. I had a blast with this one. It's just I don't think I finished it. I was almost there, but other things popped around. I believe this is when Lightfall for Destiny came out, so I was like, bye. But this was fun, and I would like to play the second one. If you like XCOM and want a little Wild West theme to it, Hard West 2 is a good one. Spellforce 3, the, the game Spellforce is very action RPG, but it has slow down real time strategy elements. So it kind of turns into a tactics. It's fine for its genre. This one, another rough one, but it is fun. It is fun, just a little rough around the edges. $18 for all 6 items. That's not too bad. This helps out. The Experience Studios, a black-led Oakland-based charity that helps professional entrepreneurs in the video game industry gain opportunities to become successful with self-build sustaining businesses. They basically fund smaller indie developers of any creed or class. They just help them get their game into a position where it can develop. There we go. And lastly, on the Humble Bundle chart is Godzilla King of the Monsters IDW. I didn't know there was this many Godzilla comics, but holy cow. And some of the titles a little strange, but I'm here for it, such as Godzilla Here There Be Dragons and Godzilla Gangsters and Goliaths. A bit odd, but I would like to read them. You get a whole bunch.
You never know. I mean, it might be giant gangsters. It could be fun.
Detective Makoto Sato is on a quest to bring down the Takahashi crime syndicate. Okay, we're getting some story and plot. I don't want to go spoiling none of that. Oopsie doopsie. But yeah, all of these you get 25 comic books for $18, and this one helps out the Make a Wish Foundation. Holy cow, this one's a big one. They basically seek to help out every child who is in hospital gain a final wish or a wish to help them better themselves in a way that will hopefully press them into a longer lifespan. It is hard to find more pleasant one. It is hard to find strength when you're feeling so ill, so unready for the rest of the whatever time you have. And Make a Wish definitely pushes and makes a wish come true. And I have yet to see Make a Wish not fulfill a possible wish. I'm here to help them out. I'm probably going to buy this one just for the charity alone. And I kind of want to read Rulers of Earth. I've heard this one was not that bad. So I'll probably be throwing some cash this way. Skadoo. Gamescom is going on right now. Don't have too many. There's a few indie titles that I could mention, but I think we're gonna compile it all together for the next week. But one that I will
Yeah,
mention,
one of the best.
yeah, the one that I am gonna mention right now, however, a top-down roguelike that seems very much like Hades, almost even in its artistic styles. Mark of the Deep. I got my eye on you. But I do love the music that was playing during this gameplay bit. So I got my eye on you. Don't go stepping on good toes. Skidoo. Um,
What is it? What's the something is the best form of flattery? What's the saying?
um, imitation.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, yeah, you're right. If it's a game you love and you want to see it in a different style, I guess that would be the way to do it. Okay. Over in Fortnite, I've checked. I've only played one match just because I was burning time, but I played a little bit of the Fortnite Zero build while this was going on. During the 22nd and 23rd, they had Metallica. I think you can still play with the guitar item right now. It was odd to say the least. There was also a raid boss that the Master of Puppets, and I was like, okay, someone's cooking over at Epic. I missed that whole portion of it, but I'm happy that they're doing more handshakes with musicians, albeit one that I don't want to say I despise, but I don't put money into anymore.
Been happy since what? Saint Anger.
Saint Anger, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, maybe I might listen to some more of their stuff. Maybe I'm too bitter. I've been listening to other
I
things.
did not like Moth into a Flame.
Moth to a Flame is definitely a rough song. I get why it was made, and
Like I didn't really care for the album. Period.
oh,
Not just the song.
that's fair. But I would have loved to have seen the raid boss in this. This seems like it had some actual effort and some work into it. Of course, putting in the song, I did hear that they put a couple bits and pieces. I hope Saint Anger is not in the game, but someone will buy it. Someone liked that album.
The top ones.
Yeah. So, I'm happy Metallica got a little bit more wordage out. I'll take a listen to some of their music and I'll quit being bitter at them. Maybe. I don't know. Skidoo. Speaking of Fortnite, I wasn't expecting this one. The Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones popping in. I've also heard some other leaks from other individuals, but these ones seem to be the actual solid ones so far that have been announced. I I need to watch the last two Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Would you say yes, no?
I think I stopped after number 4.
Number four. Okay. Was it good?
I didn't really care for number 4.
That's also
So-
fair. That's also kind of fair. Okay.
And I think that's why I never made it to number 5.
Oh. Okay. It's a rough series because I remember number
I
three.
like the first 3.
The number three was good.
I like
It
the
had
first three.
Davy, but I remember toward the end they were trying to. I think it was like that plot twist where I'm just like, that's kind of shoehorned in. Um, I don't know. They're on Disney Plus still, right?
Probably. I don't know. I
Mm.
would assume so.
I like the little Lego figure that it gets though. That one's kind of nice. Wait, does Davy get one? No. Well, we don't know. We just have the early looks. Davy looks good. How is he gonna shoot with that thing?
Private. He makes it work.
He makes it work. We're already wrapping up on the gaming stuff because, as I said, next week we'll do the Gamescom, but we have a lot more in store. Especially the. Oh, wait. Have you been playing anything lately, Q?
I've not touched a game in so fucking long.
Oh, brother. Oh, my brother who art in Super Earth. We need to get you gaming. Doesn't matter what. Huh. Well, if that's the case, then it's but up shoe news. Bad Bunny. The last time I spoke about Bad Bunny in a positive light was when he was in Puerto Rico doing the WWE crossover and performing like a really good wrestler. These shoes don't look that bad. They actually they look fun. These Adidas San Juan with a travel coating on the back in a soft sky blue with some puffy looking clouds. These shoes look fun. What I believe isn't fun is the $140 price tag to get these.
A little much.
A little much to get.
I guess if you're a Bad Bunny fan and a sneakerhead, this is probably your world, but a little much.
A little much. They do look comfy. They do look very comfortable. The insoles are super thick and nice. I believe they're what is it? Material memory foam. Haha. I mean,
I need to get there.
ooh, those look. They just look good. Guess what? Number 2 from Bad Bunny. These deeper black with a crossover clip. And then further down, I got like these, once again, light blue with the crossover clip. I think it's the white ones that also look very strange. The Campuses. They have this very rough looking canvas texture to them. I kind of like it, but not in the shape that it's in. And then just a bunch of random looking sneakers. This one, I believe, is called Paso Fino. I don't exactly know what that means. I'm going to very carefully search up what that means. Oh, God. It's a horse!
Concerned. It's a horse!
Yeah, I was like, okay, hopefully it'll open up in my other screen. Nope, it opens up on the main screen. Oh, it's a horse! Interesting. And it's an interesting, like, styling, because it does kind of give off the brown horse look, which a shoe should not do that. And then the pure black ones that look like it's just covered in black ooze or melting. All of these range from 120 to 160. Yeah. Once again, if you're a fan of the Bad Bunny and want some comfortable running shoes, I mean, there were. Oh, would you look at that? Another set of Bad Bunny ones. These ones are the weird ones. They kind of give off the Yeezy look. They don't definitely look normal when you get a look at them a little bit closer. They don't have like a full arch to their sole. It's like embedded in the shoe itself, and it looks like you're putting on just a flattened sock. It just does not look good. It looks a little weird, but I think I get it. And once again, the canvas look, so weird. No price, but it has the hint of $90 because this exact style was $90 at last check. But I think with the Bad Bunny, I think it's going to throw it back over the $120 mark. I'm very curious if this will come to light, but Bad Bunny likes them. They're comfy. Sure, I'll believe it. And you thought we were done with Adidas? No, one more Adidas. Adidas is coming out with a lot of crossover stuff. Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat is making a rivalry low, and it definitely looks the part. Doesn't exactly have the characters on it. Wait, is it on the insole? Oh, no pictures.
Seuss book.
Was that?
What was your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Oh, probably Horton Hears a Who. Horton Hears a Who was a good one. One fish, two fish, green fish, blue fish would probably red fish.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Red fish, blue fish. That would probably be a runner-up. Just because that I believe that was the first one that I attempted to read. But it looks, black hat, white with white stripes. Got the bow tie and his top hat. It's all there. The rumor is $110 to $115, releasing on the 17th of July. And I forgot to mention these other dates, which I believe are on the 23rd of June for all of them across the board. So Adidas's website will have all of the Bad Bunny stuff dropping on the 23rd of this month, a couple days ago. Yes. Skidoo. And Nike, the last one. Quincy and I have always been covering shoe news for as long as we've been doing this. And
Last one, but okay.
huh?
It's not the last one.
Oh, not the last one. No. I'm sorry. You're right. Last one that I have. We've always been talking about adult glow-in-the-dark shoes, or at least light-up shoes, something like that.
Yes.
And
I was always thinking light up, but glow in the dark works as well.
glow-in-the-dark works. And along with a really nice-looking shirt, a pair of shoes that showcase a beautiful outlined glow-in-the-dark lining. The sole on the bottom is the luminescent green that glows in the dark perfectly. I like these shoes. What I don't like is the price tag, $190. But these are sport traction shoes. These are both style and performance. So you're paying what you're getting for if you're using them as used. Another glow-in-the-dark bit was Kobe Bryant's hand over the chest wearing all 5 of his gold rings that he has won. That is an homage if I have ever seen one. Oh, that is really... This is a good...
Interesting X-ray.
Yeah, interesting X-ray showcasing the strength of a man. If I had $190 and I was getting back into like working out super hard and doing like major runs, these shoes would definitely be on the list. The only downside is they don't do wides, so that would definitely be very tight for me. Now the last shoes, the ones that Quincy showed me. AEW and Reebok are coming together to make the great Brody Lee, the fantastic AEW wrestler who had passed away a year and some change ago. I believe it was
Way more than
way
that.
more than that. Yes, you are
Way
correct.
more than
You are correct. You are correct. 3 and some change.
Let me look.
I want to say it was near the beginning. 2020, 4 years ago. Ooh.
Yeah, December 2020.
But they did a very good-looking collaboration with champsports.com. July 1st, you get these beautiful-looking black with purple inserts. The tongue has the Dark Order insignia on it, and I'm hoping on the inlay has somewhere that says, "Join the Dark Order." Also, the Huber family will donate 100% of the royalties to Highmark Caring Place to continue Mr. Brody Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion, and community. Which means if you're purchasing this, you're pretty much doing the Humble Bundle thing. You are supporting a very good charity. July 1st, if I haven't said that out loud. You watched a lot more than of Brody Lee when he crossed over to AEW.
That's when I was watching AEW. Was like at the start there, and already came over and all that.
Yeah, I really wish I had stuck my neck out for AEW earlier on. Missing out on it just because I was like, oh, it's another company. And then I was like, oh, wait, they had Jericho the whole time? wait. I was so mad at myself. I was so mad. I could have been enjoying good wrestling.
Like the early days, I liked a lot more than later on, and I haven't watched in a while now.
Yeah, I've been kind of keeping my ear out. John Moxley was on Bloodsport Bushido. And, you know, it's John Moxley. Anyone even coughs near him, he starts bleeding. But it was a good match. Great match. I like the way we are now handling our professional entertainment. Especially with what's down here on the bottom screen. Oh, man. Good matches across the board. Scuddoop. I'm definitely going to be buying the Ghost Toast Kit Kats because I am a fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Kit Kats.
I'm curious about these. I'll try these when they come out. So, does it state in the post when they're coming out?
It just says fall.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah, at the end of summer.
fine.
So, I don't know. But
Fine.
if it's anything like the last year's with the marshmallow flavored Kit Kats, I think it'll probably be late August, early September when they're switching out to Halloween in stores. So that's probably why they're saying at the end of summer when they'll do the nice little swinge. You know, I mean, I'm definitely gonna probably also climb into the bag of these. I love Kit Kats. Skadoo. But you know what I love a little bit more of? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the people over at Joy Toy did a collaboration with the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I kind of really like these figures. They are well articulated. They look grim. They look shaded in places I wouldn't have expected them to look shaded, but they definitely fit motif. I really like him spinning his bow staff in this one. The articulation in these figures is a lot. I want to know the price. Sadly, I believe these are still concept touch. Do we have a link for this one or not?
No.
No.
Just whatever's posted there.
Dang it. Once again, thank you, Preternia. Preternia
But I'm
is.
not seeing anything there about them saying concept. So.
Uh, oh, yeah, you're right. It's an actual release. It's just no link, however. But then again, these are still great looking. I'm gonna actually hold on. Let me look up on the other screen while I fluff for time. TMNT. $55 each. That's not too crazy for this kind of branding. The official. Okay, interesting. So for all four, set of four, $143.97, and free shipping.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. The only downside is you would have to find a middleman importer because these are Japanese exclusive. Yeah,
That is annoying.
that is a little annoying. Here, let me bring this up on on the screen. Boop, oop. Oh, come on. My brother who art in Super Earth. There we go. So this one has a lot more better shots. I do like that their stands all come together so that way they can pose together. I really like all of their action pose together. Everything just looks so nice, and they all come with skateboards.
As they should.
As they should. I would love to get this in America, but alas, they are only selling these through here. If you're wanting them one at a time, you can try and purchase them from other websites for about $55 each. The only downside is I don't know about the shipping, but this is a good set. Kaiju news outlet. Thank you for this one. With new Godzilla Marvel variant covers have been revealed, and they look great. This Shin Godzilla just opening wide a powerful beam toward Thor. I can see Cap's shield, new Cap's shield. I can
scroll through that. There should be a full image.
for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and then Vision in the back, and Captain Marvel hanging out. Do you think with what is here information wise, do you think they can handle Shin Godzilla?
I don't know.
I think.
I mean, when they did the DC Godzilla crossover a few months back, he fucking wrecked Superman. So.
Yeah. Okay. I could see Thor providing a little bit of like actual hard time. Captain Marvel may provide a little bit of hard time. Scarlet Witch could provide something. But this whole group is this whole group would definitely take him out. Galactus versus Godzilla is a funny cover. Miles Morales with a why did he spray paint on me? a Deadpool one, which I'm surprised he's still alive. And let me go to Deadpool, yeah. Between the fingers of that. This is kind of what I was thinking of when it would be.
He can't die, so.
Well, I mean, or at least let's put it like this: still in one piece. The Immortal Thor versus Godzilla. That would be a good match. That'd be a very good match. I'm very curious to see this. As far as it's a collection, right? But it just has the covers.
I think these are all variant covers.
Okay. So hopefully they'll do more for this. I would love to see more for this. One-offs, two-offs, a small set. I would love to see more from this. The Spider-Gwen's not bad. Oh! I didn't see the Moon Knight one. I didn't go far enough. This is all new to me. But having the mouth beam hit Khonshu, and he's just like, nah. The Scarlet Witch blocking a mouth beam. Dazzler? Is Dazzler good?
What do you mean?
Like,
This is not a villain.
No, comic book wise, I mean. Like, entertaining.
I don't know if she's alright.
Okay.
I don't read a lot of mutant stuff, so.
She's a mutant?
Yeah.
Oh. But
I'm pretty sure.
I am down with it. I would probably have this poster. If I knew a little more about the Dazzler, I would definitely have this poster. It's very colorful, very and exciting. But 21 different issues of these Godzilla variant covers through this September. Let's see here. This year, Marvel Comics proudly reprints its classic 70s Godzilla comic book series, Godzilla #1 Facsimile Edition, and the highly anticipated Godzilla The Original Marvel Years Omnibus, collecting Doug Monek and Herb, pardon me for mispronouncing, Trimps, entire 24-issue run in color for the first time. So this is a collective, and it's just different covers. Okay. I can appreciate. Okay, I could really appreciate that. I like how Zilla always looks like he works in a customer-facing position and has to deal with the Karen 10 minutes before the end of the shift. I mean, I would say he is the Karen. Why is your store closed? Mouth beam. Why is it closed?
Yeah, why are you using Nuke's mouth beam?
Mouth beam. Why am I in constant pain? Mouth beam. Oh, Shin Godzilla. But yeah, go and check these out in September. Would I collect the full omnibus? Let's talk price first. So once I get a price tag, we'll see where I'm at with it. But until then, nice covers. Let's get it. Speaking of which, here's the Venom one that I really like. Quincy showed this one to me as well, and I said, if Godzilla were to go against Venom and be symbioted, the world's kind of screwed at that point, I would assume.
Yeah, that could definitely be a problem.
It could definitely be a huge problem. Where is my moth wife? Mouth beam. Ooh, if it took over, if the symbiote took over, Mothra, that would not be a good time. That would not be a good time.
I feel like the worst would be King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah, or heck, Mechagodzilla. Have it just be half machine, half cyborgish, and then just wreck house. Oof. Skydoo. Six Flags Fright Fest 2024 goes IP heavy with Trick or Treat, Chainsaw Massacre, Saw, and more. I could see a lot of people going for the Saw and getting the shit scared out of them. I would definitely go for Trick or Treat. I like Trick or Treat.
I just find this really interesting because it kind of feels like they're going after Universal with their because Universals are all themed and they do all the different themed homes and houses and whatnot. They do some original IP stuff. They do stuff based off their movies. So it kind of feels like they're going for that now. Like they're kind of going after what Universal's been doing for so many years.
Right, and they even have more here. The Conjuring, Stranger Things, Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, and even popular DC Comics zombie horror series, Deceased.
Yeah, not wait, really?
Yeah,
I mean, they do have that contract with Warner Brothers, so that one's interesting. Um, I don't care for the Snyder one. I don't like Snyder.
that's fair. It was okay.
I
If
didn't watch it.
if Batista wasn't in it, I guarantee you I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. My brother watched it. He liked it, but I don't like Snyder,
That's
and
fair.
so I just haven't bothered to watch it.
Yeah, it's just, you have the same feeling I do for Metallica.
I feel like mine's probably filled with a little bit more hate.
Really? Oh. Snyder's not a good person, I know.
You didn't pay to go watch Batman vs Superman. I did.
That is fair. That is fair. I didn't lose money out of this deal. You're right. But I am happy that these guys are getting all of these really nice IPs. I'm curious to see some online videos of people having fun out here. Um, the last haunted house I went to was a local one, and it just wasn't the same, you know?
Wait, you said out here. You don't mean like out here, right? Because this isn't out here.
No, 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 no. I mean, just a haunted house. Just a.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought maybe you were thinking this was the because we've got that announcement of the Universal thing.
Oh, no, 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 no,
I
no, no,
thought
no,
maybe you
no.
were getting those confused or something.
No, 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 no. A private owned little 4 trailer tied together maze. That yeah. Um but I would love to see this. I would love to go to this. This would definitely be something I would go out of my way for. Alas, it's in Hollywood.
No. So this is gonna be probably City Magic Mountain technically sits in.
So, Anaheim still?
No.
I don't know where that is. I'm just
Yeah, I don't remember what city it sits in.
okay. So,
Hold on.
okay. Oh right, I have it.
Let's see.
You said Magic Mountain?
Yeah. If my freaking phone would work.
I got you, homie.
It's Los Angeles County, but Valencia.
But okay, I never would have got that. Never. Well. Oh, and they have right now DC Heroes and Villains Fest.
That's interesting. I've been to Magic Mountain to see like the different DC themed rides. I did not bother going on Green Lantern. But I mean that's kind of interesting. The idea of them doing a DC themed fest. I wish Warner Brothers would just have actually done a damn park.
That would be nice. I mean, that would be nice. And they keep throwing the word Snyder around in their website they're forgiving him.
No, the thing is like people think that like he's a big deal in DC because there's been all the demand for the Snyderverse and the Snyder Cut and all that, but a lot of that turned out to be bots and shit.
Oh, God. All right. Socks in chat says, "Give me a spoilers today. A fluffy shoes kind of day. Good news, not fluffy, but canvasy. They're canvas covered shoes. Yeah, canvas-ish ballerina shoes that kind of get rid of the middle of the sole. Still don't know what to really call these. They call them ballerinas, but they're not really. But we also have the other really good shoes from Reebok and Champ Sports coming July 1st. Supports a really good charity. So, no fuzzy shoes today. Skidoo. I have a very soft spot in my heart for Spaceballs. However, I don't think I would ever collect any memorabilia from it. Do you think this would sit up on your shelf somewhere, Q?
Pizza the Hut, I could see that. I'm not going out of my way to buy it right now or anything, but I could see.
Pizza the Hut.
I recently was out working and came across someone had a welcome mat. It was Spaceballs the welcome mat.
Yeah. I mean, to have an inside joke is one thing, but to have a figure of a parody character. I don't know. I guess you have to have the entire room that is that parody.
I can have one thing.
You can have one thing.
I can have one thing.
Okay. Then I would definitely probably do the Schwartz saber.
The ring.
The ring. The ring or the false sword that was attached to it. The whole entire kashwool. The kshwool. The fadangle. The schmutz. The Schwartz. So, before we started, when I saw this, I said, man, I have not seen Street Sharks in a very long time. And then I glance over to the right and am quickly reminded that Street Sharks is 30 years old. I'm sorry?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Well, too bad, because July 24th, we're getting a really good look at these fully posable, pretty good looking Street Sharks figures. Like, if I was 10, I would have a good time with these. These look great. The jacket, especially for the weird, awkward figure, I thought that thing would have split down the middle twice over. Where can you see Street Sharks?
Probably YouTube.
Probably YouTube. I mean, YouTube you could still do. They're still holding the 24/7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s. So, probably. Am I excited for this? I don't know. I forgot San Diego Comic-Con's right around the corner.
It is. Marvel's back in Hall H this year.
Ooh. Ooh. We're going to get a lot of good comics this year, aren't we?
Well, this would be for Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, no. Well.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be comic book announcements, but Hall H is about trailers.
Trailers?
Shit like that.
Okay. Hopefully we get a Blade trailer. Let's go. Doop.
Blade is back to needing new writers and directors again, I think. I don't think we're getting a trailer.
Oh, it's in hell.
Oh, yeah, it's been in development hell for a while now.
Oh. Okay. Oh, have a good one, Rooster. Pre-orders just opened up for a really strong duo. I really like Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and the Headless Horseman. I did not like the Sleepy Hollow version way later with Walken.
The Johnny Depp movie?
Yeah.
The Tim Burton film?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's, in comparison to all the other of his films, I didn't like it. It's fine.
You've just forgotten how to have a good time.
I probably did. I need to go back and watch a lot of old movies that I either disliked or I had a rough time with. Because ADHD, it doesn't really have good focus, so I probably unfocused and walked away.
There's also something to be said about watching something as an adult versus watching something as a child.
Yeah. I was not into Kamen Rider as a kid, and now I'm sitting here looking at maybe buying the trades of Kamen Rider Shin. But I'm like, I ain't get the money for that. But you're right. It's something as a kid may not spark with someone as now. Okay, I'll hop into it. I'll hop into it. If it's Sleepy Hollow.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to watch it, dude. I'm just saying, there's definitely been things I've watched as an adult that I'm like, you know what? I enjoy this way more than I did as a kid. Easy example, Hunchback, the animated. As a kid, did not care for that damn movie. As an adult, I'm like, no, this was actually pretty good.
Hunchback, I only like the music. But I concur. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid, but I just prefer the music. So I did find a place where I can see this, but it was just this still of Johnny that kind of brought the hee-hoo to me. Scud. But the pre-order for the Ichabod Crane and Headless Horseman Funko Pops begin now on their Amazon on disc trackers. Scud. I have never seen Toxic Avenger, so I feel like I'm way out of the ordinary to even talk about it. I need to watch some trauma films.
Trauma.
Trauma. Did I say that right?
Um, trauma.
Trauma. Okay.
Uh, but so Toxic Avenger was the one that kind of like did the best. And for some reason, and even Lloyd Kaufman himself says, I don't understand it. He was contacted to make it into a cartoon. So they did the Toxic Crusaders.
Interesting.
He's like, at no point did I stop and think that this should be something for children, but they were like, hey, yeah, we want to make this. So we made it into a cartoon. But yeah, so you've got Toxic Avenger, you got Romeo and Juliet, which is, I think, James Gunn's like first project.
Oh.
Because he worked over at Troma.
Oh.
There's all kinds of Troma films out there.
And well, I'm glad that this is coming over to Walmart. Walmart usually does pretty okay with the movies, but this is like a horror section that they now have. Little
Yeah,
mini.
so I actually saw posts where people were going to the store to try to pick some of this up to find out that the entire section had already been cleared out.
Really?
Yeah, seems to be popping off pretty well.
Okay. Interesting. But I would probably lean toward the art figure, the one I've been memeing the most with. Terrifier and Terrifier 2 I've actually seen, and everyone's like, really? The guy who doesn't watch movies has seen Terrifier 1 and 2, and I'm like, yes. Yes, I have.
I watched one and didn't enjoy it, didn't bother to go see the sequel.
It's stupid. They're both dumb. But
And now they're doing 3, and they're trying to like advertise it by being like, there was a scene that even the actor thought was too much, and I'm like, I think making 3 of these was too much.
I concur. I don't think I'm going to see the third one because the first two was good enough. But the Black Phone, little Sam down here, I'm here for all of this. This is
I really enjoyed Black Phone.
great. You got the Leatherface and Ghostface down on the bottom here for those two. But to sell out and not leave anything for anyone else, you're a bad person. Don't sell these online. Let people experience horror freely, please. What do you think about the mask? Would you get a mask?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. It kind of comes down to like, where do I put it?
Yeah. But I'm happy that also Toxic Crusaders is a part of this. Would you say Toxic Avenger is horror or comedy?
Horror adjacent.
Horror adjacent. Fair enough. Skadoo.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can have horror comedy, like that's a thing, but I feel like it doesn't hit horror enough. However, it's looking like the new one might take a more serious no, they're remaking it with Peter Dinklage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy about his career. He seems to be really popping off.
Yeah, I just wish he had done better with Ghost.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know the politics of that one. Was it him?
Yeah, it was him, and it's very simple. Just if you Google it or YouTube it, he phoned in the lines. Bad, like he just didn't try.
Oh, okay.
I really like him. He did not try, and so they end up being like, all right, you know what? And we're gonna go with Nolan North.
And he does well. I like Nolan North.
I like Nolan North.
Signed cards with the Panini Immaculate.
Well, there's a little bit more to this than signed cards.
Well, yes, of course, but I've always been intrigued by them, and I've never really I was like, how much could they possibly be going for? No, these cards go for a lot.
So this is the new Panini WWE set.
Yes, I was about to.
I kind of like how they're handling this because they're going the same direction that they've gone with sports cards, like baseball cards and stuff like that. And that you've got the signed cards, but then you've also like the materials from like outfits and shit.
Elbow pads, T-shirts. I'm sure they would do like wristbands or what have you. Huh?
I said, It was green. I could see that.
I like the Undertaker one. There was one that I saw earlier. There it is. The both sides. Kevin Owens with the backing of his T-shirt, the patch. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't even want to think about people spending $574.95 for
Hobby box.
the hobby box.
So it's a hobby box instead of like the single packs. And then you've got the fact that you've got guaranteed autographs, guaranteed memorabilia per box.
Per box.
Yeah.
It says 6 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. So
Yeah,
5
and they're
boxes
saying average
per
box
case.
has 3 autographs, 2 memorabilia.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't be pulling a box where you're not getting at least an autograph type of thing. And
Gotcha.
that's why the price.
Gotcha. So you're automatically getting a spike in your
This
cost.
isn't like walking in and buying a pack at the cash register and hoping you pull something.
Oh,
If you're spending this money, you're getting a pull.
and what sucks is they're sold out.
For now.
It's
Welcome
just an out. Yeah, people really collect these. I never thought it would have been like this exclusive. Like people really want these, and I can't go to just the wrestling area. Okay. But the one major issue that I have with Panini, and it's right here at the top, blockchain. They do digital cards.
That's something that a lot of the card companies got into. So I think Panini started doing it. I want to say Topps started doing it.
Okay, if it's a I'm doing it and everyone else is doing it too, fine.
It's still stupid. They should all just stop doing it. But yeah.
Well, we're gonna be getting a video game that kind of has that feature too, but the Funko Legends thing, where you build. Well, I mean, you're not spending anything, but you're building a collection.
But it's not blockchain, right?
It's not blockchain. I sincerely hope not. Funko wanted to do that, so that's where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I have nothing against people doing a digital collection. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
That's your thing.
It's the blockchain part that's the issue because of the power consumption.
You can sell these cards. You can sell them for money.
Yeah, which if people want to do that, that's their prerogative. That's their choice to spend their money on that. But the only way they do that is by doing the blockchain NFT stuff, and that's where the problem lies.
4 NFTs per pack, $20 in this one, $50 for 2 NFTs in this pack.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
I was awarded 2 or 3 free NFTs when DC launched their NFTs.
I also was
DC's
gifted them.
Still doing that. They're still putting out new ones. And I just... Dude, I couldn't even tell you possibly how I could ever even view those things.
All right, well, don't support NFTs. Oh wait, do they really have they have NFTs for the WWE set too?
Panini's gonna do it for everything. They're gonna do it for all the sports with their contracts. They're gonna do it for the other things like sports entertainment. I bet you anything that they'll start doing it for TV shows. Watch this. Go through there real quick. That arrow on the right.
Arrow? Oh, this.
Yeah.
Star Entertainment, NFL Draft, and SI tickets. Sports Illustrated?
Sports Illustrated, yeah. So, no shows yet, but,
soon.
I'm sure it'll be a thing. Yeah. But basically, people have to stop spending the money on it. Once people stop spending the money on it, Panini will realize, oh shit, this isn't worth anything. One of the things that I find really interesting is there's another version of digital I don't think it's done through blockchain. Even if it is, the whole thing is just kind of a weird concept to me. So basically, it's a company that goes through and buys an expensive card. So say we'll just use the Steve Austin card you were looking at a second ago for an example. So this company goes and they buy the Steve Austin card, and then they sell you shares of the card.
Shares of the card. So I only own a piece of the card, up to a majority.
A piece of the card, and the more people that want to buy it, the more valued the card is, and then you can choose to sell your share and try to turn it for profit and whatnot. Yeah, it's kind of fucking insane.
That hurts my stomach. Yeah, no. If I'm gonna get into a collectible jam, I want physical. If it is an online one, I don't want to spend any extra money. That's why I was very happy when Pokemon started doing it. I was like, oh, that's neat. You get a little code that goes with it. So you open
comes with your cards that you're already buying.
Correct. You get your physical, but you also get the digital side too. Now, can you work anything with the digital side? You can play the trading card game and fight other people, but you can't trade
Yeah, they're
cards.
not meant for like selling.
Yeah, they're collecting. I can appreciate that. NFTs, blockchaining, forcing cryptocurrency onto people, it's weird. I don't like that. I want to see more out of Panini physical because I thought these cards, back when I first saw them back in 2016, I was very skeptical that this company was going to stick around. Then they started picking up, who was it? Was it Topps that they bought out?
No.
Who was the other company about that time that they kind of nudged into the direction?
Because Topps was bought by someone else. Panini was actually purchased.
Oh, okay. What, Panini buy Topps?
No, Panini was purchased by what's that fucking website for buying sports memorabilia?
Fanatics. That's right.
Fanatics.
That's
Fanatics bought
right.
Panini, and I think Fanatics is now trying to or did buy Topps. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong on that.
They just acquired them not too long ago.
Yeah. So you know who was the head of Topps for the longest time, and might have been the head up until the recent sale? Fucking Eisner. Guy that used to run
Really?
Disney. Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
man knows how to make money. That is just his business.
There was issues with Eisner era Disney.
There was issues, but you can't lie, it made money.
No, there were money issues with Eisner era Disney.
Oh, negative money issues?
Yeah, I mean there were different problems.
Okay.
But I mean the reality is the guy would still have his job otherwise, you know.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
But yeah, so I do believe Fanatics, when they bought Panini, though, said they were going to fix some of the problems that Panini had. Like, Panini is way behind on filling their, like when you open up packs, sometimes you get redemption cards that says you have earned this signed card of this player. Use this to redeem it. And basically, the card wasn't ready yet, and Panini's like way behind on fulfilling those. And to the point where like they started making like offers like, hey, yeah, give you this instead, and like they offer them something different.
Oh, that would not fly with me.
And so I guess Fanatics, that was one of the things that when they were buying Panini, because Panini's actually being sued for it, was like, that's like one of the first things we want to fix.
And I was just looking up how much they made in their NFT sales or movements. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be disappearing for a while. $7.7 billion in accrued funding.
That's wild. That's fucking wild.
And forecast of fiscal shares went from the standardized $5 flat to $5.10, and then slowly earned up to $5.29, which if you have 1,000,000 shares, that 29 cents goes a long way. So yeah, these NFTs ain't gonna go anywhere.
For now. Hopefully that changes.
Hopefully. And last but not least, I wasn't expecting this, especially so quick. A Batman Cape Crusader, August 1st, Prime Video, beautiful looking trailer. And I got chills watching this.
This has been in the talks for a while, and this was originally supposed to happen over at Max. And I guess that for some reason they decided they wanted to shop the show around. They didn't want to do it over at Max, and so they sold the show. And so Prime bought it, of all companies. And this is the second Batman-based thing that Prime has done now.
Yeah.
You know, the other one being, was it Merry Little Batman?
Yes.
The Christmas thing.
And their animation gig is getting big over at Prime.
And this is coming from Bruce Timm, who did the original animated series. I thought this originally was supposed to be a continuation of the animated series set in the same universe, but then I started seeing certain things like how different Alfred is, the fact that in the trailer Dent isn't Two-Face yet, and things like that, where I'm like, okay, this doesn't seem to be a continuation like I thought it was going to be. This is just, you know, a new animated Batman show. But I'm here for it. I'm interested. It looks like it'll be good, and I will give it a shot when it comes out.
I will also be giving it a shot when it comes out August 1st. This also looks like it has a bit of darkness to it comparative to the original 90s show. I'm here for it. I'm gonna probably enjoy it. Get out of here. Alrighty. And that is all the news I got. Anything else you got,
All
Q?
she wrote. No, that's it. If you're interested, remember that on Monday, Beverly Hills Cop 4 comes out.
Ooh, what's that dropping
It's
on?
Netflix.
Netflix?
Netflix.
Cool, 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 cool. All right. Flex a little bit. Anything else you got, Q?
Nope.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to check the links down in the description on Q and I's Twitter. I've been posting a lot of stuff recently. If you want to happen to get into wrestling, now is probably one of the best times to do it. There's so many wrestling shows going on. You posted anything over there, Q?
I haven't posted anything.
You ain't posted anything?
I'm
Fair enough.
lurking.
You're
But not really posting anything now.
That's fine and fair. Remember to check out our good old Humble Bundle. Go and support some good old charities. There's a few other Humble Bundles I did not talk about here. Go and browse a little bit. Their store even has a couple good sales. Check out Temu. Go ahead and get yourself something very inexpensive. And they are offering free shipping above orders of $25 or more. Pardon me. And check out Zenny if you want some very inexpensive glasses. I'm still wearing my brand new transition lenses that I did not pay more than... Oh, no, wait, no, these ones were a little bit more pricey because I wanted the good transitions. In short, they still have their recycled glasses frames where you're only paying $8.75. So go and get some very inexpensive, very durable recycled plastic glasses. And I believe that's it. And at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, remember to love one another. It is definitely free to do. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
It only went down 1 degree. Why is it so hot out here?